Okay, we are here in Sacramento, California. It is 8:45 p.m. The sun has set, but it's still a little bit bright over there. I can see maybe 3 stars, and I just started to see them. And I told myself I'll start recording once I see any stars visible. And I don't know why they like to come at nighttime, but we're definitely going to call in some star angels, plasmoids, orb beings, whatever you all want to refer to them as. I had a download the other day that they actually come from inside of the sun. I don't know if that means that they're made of the sun or that they live inside of the sun. I'm laughing only because it's very out of this world. So I also don't know if there is a portal inside of the sun and that leads to other dimensions. I know there is, or I know that there are portals, and that it is a stargate. All stars have that capacity, similar to a black hole, except a black hole is more like a exit to another dimension. Suns or stars are more like they have specific places they take you, or they're you can use it to propel yourself or accelerate yourself somewhere. You can also take up space in there as an energy body. I'm rambling right now because I am waiting for some star angels to show up. I've seen 3 planes so far, and they're very discernible from the rest of the night sky, blinking, and you can see their shape. So when we see these, especially when they show up on the camera, if you're watching this on the internet, if I upload it, when I upload it, because I know they're going to show up, when I upload it, it will lower the quality slightly, and it just looks like a moving star. And you could clearly say, oh, that's just a satellite reflecting light, and it's not. And so I'm going to request them now. I'm just going to show you all an example. That is a plane. Okay. And I'm going to ask that they do something cool, which they do cool things all the time, like power up or flash, blink. They don't blink like a plane, but they'll flash almost like lightning or something. But they're just balls of light. They're just orbs, spheres of glowing light. They're usually the same color. They look the exact same color as all of the stars. Not Antares, which has a slightly reddish look to it, but they look like the rest of the stars, except it's moving. Now, if they come lower, they will look bigger. Sometimes they're really high up there. Other times they have come down pretty low, and I've got a video of it here on YouTube and Facebook. I sound like an old person. I've got a video on here on the YouTube and the Facebook of one of them coming right over here. It was like right here, and it was so low. I was like, wow, I don't know why they don't fly down that low more often. And they have before. Sometimes they've been so low it has scared me, where they look like a firework going off or something, like they're electrical in nature, plasmic in nature. And I think I've heard the term plasmoid thrown around in the starseed UAP UFO community when referring to beings of this nature. So I'm going to apply that same terminology to this being, or these beings, because just like the video I took last night, it's May 22nd today, but last night I came outside and I said, where are you all? And there they were. Sometimes I can just come, it's almost like I know they're going to be there, and they like to play with me. They're playful. They can hear your thoughts. They can send thoughts. There are times I'm in the kitchen or in my bedroom and I'll just feel this need to go outside, or I'll hear go outside, and I'm like, am I about to see them? The first time I ever saw them, I was meditating outside in Atlanta, Georgia, and this was back in early 2019. excuse me, and I was meditating. It was nighttime. I had a crystal grid in front of me. I thought I was just a starseed witch back then. And I looked up in the sky just because something told me to. I don't even know why I came out of meditation and looked up, and there it was. And I thought, what if I had not looked up at that exact moment? But now I know, after seeing them hundreds of times, that they can call to you or send a signal, communicate. And I know I'm going to see them. I'm seeing a few more stars than there were before. So just to give you an idea of what the sky looks like, it's still, there's a star there. It still looks very blue. Doesn't look like a clear night sky yet. So, although I don't understand why that matters, I've seen them show up. See, I keep seeing things as I look at the sky. But I also see prana. I see life force energy, which looks like little fireflies or a swarm of, it looks like little molecules under a microscope whizzing around everywhere. And sometimes they flash or get bright, and I see them outside during the day especially, but because the sky still looks blue, I can still see them. It's harder to see them when it's dark, but I still can. So I'm sometimes seeing them, I think, and those are just life force energy. But what these star angels are an actual, quasi-physical entity or energy. Okay, I'm seeing the Big Dipper right here. Can't see anything in this camera. Like, they already have the technology for the iPhone 40. Why are they not giving us that good camera? Because they don't want us to see this. They don't want us to see up there that clearly. They want it to look blurry so that you all can say, oh gosh, that just looks like a satellite or something floating out in space, or who knows what that is. I would have thought the same thing. I've gaslit myself about this many times. Like, maybe I didn't see what I thought I saw, but after hundreds of times now, they do the craziest things sometimes. It's almost like they get in formations or they dance. I love the way they move too. They almost move like this. Like a fish swimming in water. It's very interesting how they move. That's another way you can clearly tell that this is not some kind of airplane. It doesn't, or even a ship. I used to think they were spaceships, but I really think that they are beings. And I really had that aha moment when I read the book UFO of God by Christopher Bledsoe, because I don't even know what brought me to that. Oh, I think I was, is that a star? Okay, that's a star. But I think I was watching Gaia and Christopher Bledsoe was on there. It's possible. The episode may have been called UFO of God, and I was like, what is this? And then he started to describe the beings that he sees. Just making sure it's still recording. He started to describe these beings, and I was like, wow, those look just like the space. I called them spaceships, but now I call them star angels because they are clearly beings in and of themselves. And I thought the spaceship was like powering up when it would get bright or just suddenly disappear, or I didn't know what it was. And it also matches the description of the two ships, my dad called them, that he saw through a telescope before I was born. And he always told me that story as a kid. He would say, don't let anyone tell you that UFOs aren't real. We are not alone in the universe. I've seen them with my own eyes. And he saw two of these orbs of light, he called them. He described them come together and join together and sort of hover. And then after about 5 minutes, he saw them shoot off in opposite directions. He says like warp speed, like from Star Trek. And he said from that point forward, he knew, and he's always been interested in those things. And so, I've even felt received in, oh my goodness, you scared me, in Journey, that it's possible that I'm connected to them, or that they were coming, or that I am one of them. I know that sounds really bizarre to someone who is not used to this whole experience, but maybe they're a part of my higher consciousness, or they come from the sun though, but I also come from a star. Like I come from this big violet star in some other star system or dimension. That spirit refers to as mama. I was in a medicine journey one time, and a spirit referred to this huge, beautiful pink, violet, purple, white star. It looked like a huge sun, but it was more electric. And then this solar flare came off of it like a tentacle, and it like came to earth. And the medicine, or my higher self, said, "That's you. You are from this mama." But I stopped at other planets along the way, so I'm still trying to follow the galactic breadcrumbs there. But, oh Lord, star angels, I am just talking and talking and talking to fill up space until you show up. I'm like your opening act, and I am doing a great job, but actually I am getting bored of myself because I have talked about this so many times. Oh, I know they're there. I can't just make them show up. There are times where I've come out, if I repeat the same stuff over and over and over. There they are. They are so crazy. You all are so crazy for doing that. They are so, I was just about to get tired of it. You all are wild. It was like they were waiting for me to get tired of myself talking about it. Look at you all. Look at you. Star angel. Oh, thank you. And this one's quite dim. Very dim you are. Oh, now we can't even see you. Where'd you go? There you are. And there's a plane coming over here, but the plane is much lower than this star angel here. Okay, there's the plane there. Okay, you all can plainly see it because it's... Oh no! It disappeared. Okay, I know you all aren't done. I shouldn't have put my finger in front of the screen. I know you all aren't done. They do like to come in groups now. They are a group organism, a hive mind. I have no idea, and I mean that with the most respect. I don't mean like the Greys or something. I mean just they work in concert, like a flock, or they're a unified organism. I know you all are still there, and that was great. I'm grateful for that. But I would love to see a brighter one. I would love for you to be brighter than that. Because I am spoiled, and they have spoiled me rotten. I always thought it would be cool, like back in the day when I would see them, once every few months or once a year in the beginning. I used to think, wouldn't it be cool if I could go outside and ask them to come, and they would? And I never thought in a million years that that would be the case. And all of this happened before I got that download about mama and that I'm from this mama star. I take that almost like that's my origin point, and that's why they call it mama. Kind of like the original mama that I come from, the original kind of individuated consciousness that I've become. When people say, what kind of starseed are you? Like, I think I've been many places. I think I came from mama and incarnated in the Pleiades. I do know that now. Maybe, many others that we don't have names for, but the Pleiades for sure. And I've always felt a connection to the Pleiadian energies, but never got confirmation until recently Because even though my pendulum said yes, it was saying yes to several of them. And I was like, I don't even know if I want to know or care. I just know that I'm here and I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy to be here. And I chose to incarnate here from these other galactic places. And that doesn't sound magical to me anymore. It just feels like the universe is so huge. How can it not be that magical? How can it not be that complex? So, and again, I'm just talking and talking and talking, filling the space for the star angels. I know you all aren't done. Last night, I put the phone down, or I quit recording, and on the video I said, as soon as I stop recording, I'm going to see one. And about 5 minutes later, there was a big one, like it was bright, and I didn't post it on YouTube. I just thought, you know what, that one's for me. They are listening. Yes, they are. And I'm okay if that's all. But I'd love to, I always like to say, just one more. Just one more. Just one more. See, it's starting to get darker now. There are a few more stars coming out. 1,000-pound sisters. You gotta love it. You gotta have it. I'm like, California breeze, 1,000-pound sisters, organic food, star angels in the sky, like living the dream. Now, I know you all aren't done. And sometimes they will come one time. They'll be like, all right, here I am. I'm like, just one more time. And they do not care if this video is 20 minutes long. I can tell you that much. They do not care if you have the attention span for it. Okay, just one more. One more and I'll leave you all alone. And you can't miss them. It's always like they'll fly right in my vision. I'm like, what if I wasn't looking over there? Or what if I didn't look up at that exact moment? And there you are. There you are. Don't burn out. Don't go out. There you are. There you are. I see you. I see you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I want to look at it with my own eyes. Oh, and there's another one. Oh my God. Right there. I told you they come, and this one's so bright. I told you they come in groups now. And look at it flying right over. I appreciate you so much. And they said, I'll give you one more. Wow. Gosh, I wish this camera was better. But look at that. I see you. I see you. Look at them coming together, look. Look at them together. Oh my gosh. Double rainbow all the way. Look at them. Look at that. Yep, I'm gotten them. They're right on top of each other now. So, yeah, and I love that there are other stars out so we can plainly see that they're moving in the camera. I appreciate it. Oh, I appreciate you all so much. I really do. Yep, there's one to the left and one on the right. Oh, my arm muscles are killing me. Look at them. Okay, one's about to go off screen. Wow. Like, which one do I focus on? This one's very bright. Oh. And it's starting to, there it still is. Sometimes they'll just go right out. Other times they fade slowly. But then other times they'll go right out. Right there. Gosh. Look at this VCR quality. My goodness. Like, what year is it? We deserve better, you all. Told you all they weren't done. I told you. I feel pretty complete with this for tonight. That was cool. Thank you all so much. Wow. And I didn't even sing any of my songs. Okay, well, that was really cool, and I think I'm good. Okay, I could film them, because once they come, I've been out here before when they have, when there's been like 18 of them, but once they're done, they're done. There's no more. I've been out here for hours waiting for them before, and there's nothing. And I've been out here for hours after I've seen them and just nothing. And because it's just, once they're done, they're done. Maybe they're going to visit somebody else. Wow. I appreciate you all so much, and I appreciate you all for witnessing this, and I hope that you all can connect with these plasmoid star angels. It's really special. All right. See you all next time.